Hello and welcome. Well, I have actually set this on the same course. Let's just have a check. Have I say it properly? I have. Yeah, it does know. I thought if I go on the field, does Courseplay read the fact that we are on the normal course? And it does, but really, it doesn't. That doesn't necessarily. It's not a good thing. But I'm just going to see how reliable this kind of thing is in comparison to the standard one where you just like say, right, just pick up all bales. Just going to see if it's better or worse, or whether it's going to work, or whether they get. Yeah, the only bad thing is obviously this. Yeah, so far I'm not impressed. But patience is a virtue. Yeah, it does do the line, so it's just following the course. Okay, well we're gonna leave it because at least this way it's really the bailiff shouldn't snag into it because they sort of go in a different way. So of course I'm not sure if this is going to bump into a. It seems to be. Yeah, I was going to say actually, it's not doing the normal course. It is almost like knowing the course, but not, because if you imagine where the bailiffs went, then this is not going in the same place. So this is actually, I reckon this we might have randomly, or I might have randomly hit on the right way to do this a little bit more methodically. And it's weird how they do the block by an object, but they do carry on a little bit better. I think Giants have been tweaking things a little, if I'm honest. Right, we'll empty this lot, and then we're going to go down the bottom. I thought what I was going to do it off camera first. I thought, no, it's an episode we promised we would. Yes, I'm on Neverland again. We said sometimes that I'll do a Neverland weekend. And I thought, well, I just felt like cracking on Neverland, really. So here I am on a Saturday morning. Yeah, we'll empty this one and then I'm going to leave it again, doing its own thing, because this seems to be the right way to do it. I thought, yeah, sometimes you think you know everything, and I've got to be honest, the other method where you just like do it from the worker screen, it's a bit hit and miss. So I thought, well, you've got nothing to do. It's just do what you would for if you were windrowing and see, is that the way? And it is, in a way, it has definitely altered the course. Now then, it's missing some of the bales. So yeah, it's not quite as well. Yeah, but at least, as I say, it's not going to wander on the course where the baler is, or whereas the other was a very random thing. It just basically did. Yeah, some bales are going to get missed, but if it got right, we know it's working. Let's just I've not got time to faff around, but it's sort of working to a degree. And that's really, if it gets, and I need to do a one set of bales while we're busy. What I thought I was going to do today was I'm going to get while this is doing this, the baler's baling and this is grabbing the bales, we're going to obviously have to come up. I thought I was going to stockpile the cows, yeah, because I said in the last session I was going to like go 2 or 3 months. Oh no, you'll not do that. That's actually full now. Yeah, no, I think I will. That doesn't mean to say, obviously, we can't go through the months as in, like, it means it's going to speed it up because the cows aren't going to be necessary, as in they will be done. But they've still got to do the slurry and all the rest of it. It's just going to speed things up a little, which, obviously, yeah, oh, no, we can put them in there, but that's not really where I want to be. I want to be in there. Yeah, so this, I believe, yeah, no, it is. We worked out yesterday. This is the last cut. Because it'll be an October cut, and I know for once it would matter, but it's not about that. It's not about the cutting. It's about the processing after the cuts, really. Yeah, it never has been about the. Right, so then, we need to be on second head. Oh wow! About here will be about a second. So if we go nearest. No, we don't want that. We want that. Right. Right. Okay, so while that's doing that, we're going to pop down. Did we do... I don't think we did anything related to the animals. I don't think so. I think we left everything. So that means we've got... Let's put the aviary back on its old job of looking after the chickens. I do love this little tractor, it's amazing. Just wish it was a little bit more horsepower so that you could use it with a bit of a bigger mower setup, because it's so... Oh, let's see, it might clear, it might not be. Yeah, it goes away. Sometimes. I'm a bit zoomed out. It would be nice to see the aviary. Yeah, I love this. It's got such a massive 3-point link. Perhaps it's full. Or perhaps it wasn't quite in the right place. Ooh, we're going to click. Yeah, my bad. Let's get that better for tomorrow. Nah, they do move slightly. It is true. You can't always rely on the fact that it's exactly right. I'd say about that. We'll have a look tomorrow morning. I will switch the engine off. Honest. Right. So we need. Being as this is the biggest. Oh, I think the milk wasn't that. I think we're going to leave the milk till tomorrow, if I remember rightly. I don't think the milk was very much. No, it's about where it should be. Oh, we did the slurry. Aha. Yeah, the food's good. Yeah, that's right. I think we did. No. Yeah, I'm being silly. Let's get all these in place ready for tomorrow morning then. But we can still do the food. That is definitely true. Yeah, we can borrow the Magnum or one of the other ones. Ah, did we just fill and then... We did. Let's see, we didn't actually do anything with it. Now, I did see the manure. That likewise is full again, so we need to get that. Ooh, blocked by an object. We'll have a check in a minute. I don't want to be ignoring it in case it really is blocked. Well, that usually says blocked continually, and yeah, like that, if it is. Now that could be that the two tractors have actually bumped into each other, or one is blocking the other one. That is a possibility. It is always a possibility. Oh. Seriously. Well, you know, we may as well stay and actually finish this off. It's close to being full. There's no point in popping down there and then coming back up in about a minute, because that's pretty much it's not a bad job. I've got to be honest. I'd prefer this predictable method than I do the normal. It has pretty much cleared them off, so I shall have to remember this. I may have stumbled on this before. I don't know about you guys and gals. I often find with this type of thing that I don't always make the connection straight away. No, it takes sometimes 2 or 3, or maybe, I think I heard somewhere, some researcher said it's up to 7 times. Now, I don't think I take 7 times, but you never know. No, I don't think I do, if I'm honest. I've always been a little bit quicker than that ever since being a kid. It's sometimes it can be your gift, can't it? And I think that might be one of mine, that I've always had a bit of a that one. So if we say nearest now, it's either going to be at the end of the rows. Let's just make sure though. Let's just see if I've done it to the end of the rows. Or... No, I think we're on the line still. Brilliant. Third. I'm happy with that. Everybody's happy down there. Let's go, and whilst we are doing this, I seem to be finding that one quite a lot. No, wrong button, Mr. Smith. Right, so then, yes, those beautiful fence. We are very fortunate. I've got quite a lot of fence. That's new in place. Ready for tomorrow morning. Slurry is done. Check. Right, Magnum. It's nice and full-ish. Do you know? Right. Come on, lead tractor, we have got work to do. Not that I think of it as a pecking order, but it is in a power range, more about what anybody can do. That doesn't mean to say that I value the little tractors any less. As we have seen, to be honest, sometimes. Oh, no, we do one that way. The little ones can save the big ones sometimes, and also the little ones can do little jobs that the big ones can't do. Yeah, although this is super duper, it is large, so therefore there are bits where a big frame tractor really isn't the ticket. You can use it, but that doesn't mean to say that was a wise decision. So yeah, sometimes the little ones are definitely the right choice. You couldn't possibly, no matter how powerful this is, call this as agile as one of the little ones like the AB or the Valtra. Oh, was that it? Oh, okay. Right. Oh yeah, we moved the eggs, I remember now. And they're quite late on again. Right, stick this in. This is our bread and butter. Well, not that I'd like it on my bread, but yes, this definitely is our major. Well, no, and I think it is. I would say if you were to... This is probably the most big bit. It isn't everything, though. It's, as I said, I've always said this, for a very long time, when I realised the truth of the matter. Stick this back. Oh, no, actually. But let's not use the same one. Yeah, I do realise I've been a little bit lax on that recently. Yeah, I was looking in editing, and I was thinking, you did wash that out. And it's true, I didn't. No, so I've got to get a little bit... Yeah, I'm slipping. That's... In fact, yeah, it probably is one of these that we do, so let's just get rid of any residues whatsoever of any kind of manure. We should use the green back. I did colour code it, but it's weird, you sort of... Yeah, I've not been on Neverland as I used to a lot, so... Oh, I have recently though. Yeah, and it's all coming back. That's what I'm saying, you get a bit rusty. Because you don't always follow all procedures on all farms, but this one we actually made quite a few of the procedures and they've not quite stuck in my head yet. Yeah, we've not used the big lorry backs a lot, but that's the 70 ton. I do love the 70 tonner because it's a push. No, we don't want the bio manure. No. Yeah, whereas the big one is the normal one, and obviously, truthfully, you couldn't really use that in there. It's too small, so yeah, it will only work where there's plenty of room. Yeah, you've got to choose your silos well if you can. I mean, yeah, we could always use the Grainwood Pro for that type of thing, and I do. Oh, great! I would imagine that's got to be the. Oh no, it might be the. Well, let's do this one. We do need, first of all, to move the 8RX out of the way. Then we will put that first load in. Let's not leave this in the middle of the yard. And let's remember, we actually do have a route through now, which is a little bit ideal for this type of thing. Right. Yeah. I would imagine it could actually. It might not be the baler. I might be wrong. It might be the other one. It might be just saying it's full. Ah. So annoying that. Right. Let's go to the top and see who is finished. It really is. That's funny because I would have thought, change the screen, it always catches you out. Right, smashing. Oh, this time that's not doing very well at all. It's not got any bales. Right, we want to unload those. And we want to fold that up like a good virtual farmer. Which makes a bit of a change because I don't always remember to do that. Well, it's not necessary, is it really? And I'm a bit of a creature of efficiency, and that's, yeah, it's inefficient because it's not ready for next time. But what it is that I recognise that other people, it matters to them. So therefore, I'm trying to be a good virtual farmer because it really is immaterial, truthfully. Right, I think we're going to take over because Ginuso appears not to be grabbing a single one this time. Yeah, we are going to do this ourselves. So I am going to time-lapse this last little bit. We are still going to do that. I'd like it to get us on at least a month per episode, at least. So that, well, at least as a human, that I feel that we're making a bit of progress. Because it is important to me. Obviously, I said a few sessions ago that obviously we're nearly at the end of this Let's Play. And sometimes as a human, what it is I'm fully aware that there's going to be another European map. I've got Agres. I'd like to clear the decks ready for Zilonska. I couldn't think of its name for a second. That wasn't too bad. That was not too bad a reaction for me. Yeah, I was also looking at editing, and I'm never sure if I did finish that conversation, really. I kept on darting in and out of conversations, which is usually my way. Yeah, I was talking about a conversation I had with one of my work colleagues, and it is an important subject, so I think I did cover it. Yeah, I was literally talking about I wasn't sure whether I'd got early onset dementia because there were some of the, but the thing is with self-diagnosis is, yeah, it's not the same. You've got to be quite firm because you can like think, oh, my life, I've got the same symptom. Yeah, I've got this, it's because I'm like my words go, and you think, yeah, but that's not really what happens with yourself. So you've got to be, if you're going to self-diagnose, you've got to be quite ruthless about thinking, well, nearly every illness has got that particular symptom. So it's not saying if you've got that symptom, you're going to have a heart attack just because you've got that one symptom. You've got to have like a lot of them. I know once I self-diagnosed with kidney trouble, and I really did have kidney trouble, as in not major, but all of the symptoms were correct. So I went to the doctors, and they don't like it when you tell them what's wrong with you, and I was right. But yeah, so if you're going to self-diagnose, then make sure that you do it properly, because basically I haven't. Sometimes your short-term memory can be because you're stressed. I'm in a job where I think with my brain all day long, and it is tiring. It is. All of us think with our brain all day long as well, in a way. But what I mean is, yeah, my job is all thinking, all diagnostics and experience, and it's all in your head, every single bit of it. So it is a little bit tiring. So which is why my word brain goes, because it comes back, and it is it's just a slowing down. I mean, we all get that, and that's obviously being I want to still say middle years because yeah, I'm not. I think I think you'd class yourself as a senior citizen when you were 60 plus, and even then there are some young 60-year-olds. But I would say that you've got to class yourself as older if you get to 60. Before that, you're still middle-aged. So I'm going to class myself in the middle years because I am in that bracket. So yeah, there's always a bit of the senior moments, and I've got to be honest, speaking to young people as well, because I always like to collate information and collect it and see, well, is that accurate? What do other people say? Even young people have what forgetful moments, so it isn't something that's that new. It's just that it gets worse as you get older. Really, that's all it is. So nothing to worry about unduly. But we all know, and it is true, as you get older, things are changing, and the more old you get, the Welsh have a saying, and I love it. It's old age does not come alone when translated into English, and what they mean is it's a very, yeah, the Welsh are very wise people. What it means is that when you get old, you don't just get old, you get other things happen. Your eyesight starts to fail, and your hearing gets, and you get a little bit sort of frailer, your skin thins, all these lovely, fantastic things about getting older. They all crack. Oh no, I thought it was on a time lapse. Yeah, well, it appears I've got my other head on where you are just, yeah, talking to people, so you know. Well, I enjoy talking to people, so why not? Yeah, so, yeah, I do think that's a very wise saying. But and I seriously think now that it's a little late for a time lapse, because we're down to about, I'd say, 1.5 loads, which seems a little bit excessive to do a time lapse for, even though on occasion I have done a time lapse that's lasted a minute, because I did one a few episodes ago on Agres. I'd got the spraying to do on both fields, so I thought, and we'd just done and when it came to, actually, we'd only got the spraying to do on the first field, which took me about a minute, and then I came to the second field, jumped out the tractor, checked the floor, and it didn't say need weeding, so I thought, right. It doesn't need weeding, so it even made me chuckle, really. We just didn't need to weed, so therefore the sprayer was not needed for doing the other field, which would have taken a little bit longer, but yeah, it was quite good. Right, now let's get ready for action. I think this might be more than one load. That might be like 15 or 16 bales or something like that, but we shall see. Yeah, so if we can get through till August morning, I will be very, very happy with this as a session. Yeah, because this really means the culmination of all of the bales being picked up, which is the last. It is funny, I was the same in Horse Aggravation. It's, yeah, you realise it's real. Horse I did enjoy it, but it was a challenge. Yeah, the base game, the equipment isn't quite there, really. It's not all about expense, it's about holes that the modders have filled with their fantastic mods, and the base game is not a place where you can venture and actually have all pieces of equipment that you need. Yeah, it's a bit flawed and very, very. I don't think it's as good as FS19, if I'm honest. Now that's, yeah. I was lucky that was semi-ethereal at that moment. Ooh. Not that, of course, I like showing you that. I mean, yeah, we're aiming for realism, but you. Oh, I've done it again. Now that was ready that time. Well, it was probably me. Let's take it on the chin. Yeah, it's probably the mechanism hadn't quite finished its little jig. Yeah, like that. Now that's definitely finished. So if we go through this one, it has nothing whatsoever to do with me. Yeah, you see, it's perfectly okay. You were not far off. Yeah, 2 more to go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 bales left for the 5, 6. There's 2 at the top as well. So actually, you were right. You were close the first time when you said half load. So you were, yeah. 7 would be half a load, and there are 6. So. Yes, it's a lot of things that you do enjoy. It's weird. At the end of a Let's Play, you forget how good your equipment is. I mean, it's not... Yeah, Hobo's Hollow, I think... When I think back to Hobo's Hollow, was one of those Let's Plays where I struggled a little bit unduly, although we did tend to, which is something I've learnt. I spent the money as soon as I got it. And sometimes it was on a piece of equipment. Now, that was necessary. Other times, we'd buy a field a little too soon, I think. So yeah, you've got to... Now then, I think we'll be able to push that a little. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I did. The equipment was... It was okay. We treated ourselves a few times, but we often struggled a little bit, and we nearly all... Well, no, we didn't, actually. I remember going up to the shop a lot, and it wasn't always for things in the sales. So, no, we did it. But yeah, the equipment was... I'm trying to think how to put it, really. It wasn't... No, we weren't awful, but yeah, we had quite a few smaller tractors. That I enjoyed, because it was all about the team. It really was. Now that we did have... we'll get that one later. It was still passing through it because it had not finished its thing. Now let it finish before you try to go through it. He has to do that before he can do that. I do love the Arcusan. It's a thing of beauty. I didn't always appreciate it. Oh, a little bit more, I think. Brilliant. Smashing. So then, the final cut. I shall miss the crone. We have got it on the White Farm, though, so actually... I won't miss it. No, we will be going to the White Farm, but what I'm going to do before starting the episodes on the White Farm, I am going to crack on. I'd like to finish all of the present Let's Plays before we start the new ones. So, I mean, I will be doing Agres in between, so if we clear the decks, I'm going to be working hard on Agres, so that then we can move to Tuscany Hills and Valley Spring and the White Farm. Ooh. No. I think Tuscany's going to have to wait till after... We shall see. We might get a few... Yeah, we shall see what... I am going to stop doing Tuscany Hills whilst we do Zilanska. I'm not going to be silly like I have been, where I'm juggling from one to the other. That's the one thing I'd like to learn from this. I mean, it wasn't all about that. Some of it was down to... Now then, if I remember right, that's going to be inside the... Let's grab that, because I think it's inside. Yes, some of it was all of the recoil from all of the horror of everything going wrong. So it wasn't all about that. Right, yeah, I think and one more and we should be in the green with the food. Yeah, it was the recoil from all of the mods crashing on all of the maps, and that was the Giants' issue, even though Giants may well say, hey, it's mods. No, it wasn't, because I didn't update all my mods and all the problems went away. It was like the game was having a seizure and failing, almost like you could say the equivalent to the game having a heart attack, really. It's the best analogy I can come up with. It really was. Or hemorrhaging blood a lot. It was awful to play on. Things were failing. Yeah, it really was. And say some of the mods that you could blame. Oh wow, nearly 8 mil. Forget as you pop through the hours, it really does. Yeah, 9 o'clock we got quite a big tick up. I mean, hundreds of thousands, not, like millions, but it's still amazing. Now then, let's have a quick look, because I think we should, by the time that's in, just about be in the green. I think it's 1.5. No, not quite. Not quite. We'll do it this time. We'll do it. I'm determined. I'm sure it's 1.5. Yes, it is. I was saying this exact thing on Horsh, which is, yeah, you're sort of saying goodbye. You're looking at every tree thinking, this is, yeah, soon I won't see you again. It is quite amazing how the human mind and heart are, how they work. Even if you don't consider yourself a very emotional sort of person, you do still have those things where oh yeah, some people are, I've always been a little bit sensitive, always, I admit to that. Definitely. Yeah. My daughter and wife often laugh at me because I'm the one who usually is shedding a tear at a sad film, and they both just delight in laughing at me being sensitive, shall we say. Yeah, I've always recognised as a man it's not a wise thing to bottle your emotions up. You do have emotions, and trust me, they'll rip your heart out if you try to ignore them. Your emotions are very powerful, not to ever be. Yeah, I think my dad was a hypnotist for a while as well. His insight into the human psyche was quite amazing, and he used to talk about the subconscious a lot, which is why you get me sometimes spout about the subconscious. It is there, it is, yeah, all of the great psychologists talk about it, so it's not an imaginary thing, it really is. So we should be in green. No, we're not. Wow. I thought we just had to get above 1.5. Obviously not. Is it 2-0 then? Wow. Well, we'll do another one. We'll head up that way, I think, because I think we get through about 70 litres. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that at all. Now then, how many have we got? I think we had some births. We did. The 111s gave birth today. Right, smashing. So that's 200, 260, 280, 290, 320, 350, 368-ish. So, yeah, 550 is the limit on that massive, beautiful shed. It is. I love this. It's an amazing mod. It really is. I remember this is by Brummy Farmer, or yeah, or Chumpy. I think it's Chumpy. Chumpy Farmer, I think. In fact, let's yeah, because I don't like giving credit or taking credit where it's not. I really do like to. No, we are on cows. I think it's Chumpy Farmer. It is Chumpy Farmer. The 200 grand one we've got here, and the price is amazing too. 550 cows. Yeah, Chumpy Farmer. I thought it was, but yeah, Brummy Farmer does the sheep enclosure that I love. It's yeah, what amazing. Right, so then, yeah, let's do one more, and then no, it's gonna go to sleep. Now we did check, I know, but I'm just reminding myself. Yeah, that's we looked earlier. I can't remember. Yeah, that's not memory. That's just me. Because what it is over the years I've missed quite a few sales. Because sometimes you rush through this and you sort of it blurs into one. So I'm trying to say, oh, you have a look at the sales every now and again because I don't want to miss them. So we've done everything. We have, and it's still 8 o'clock. One last time. It is getting on to harvest season though. Now, yeah, you will notice I haven't forgotten, but I haven't done the fertilising and the liming on the top fields with the grass because, yeah, I'm aware that we won't need to do that Obviously, it is true. I am a virtual farmer. There's no point in me wasting. And again, that's my efficiency drive. No point in me going up there and doing something that I know I'm not going to cut the grass again on this particular farm. So it's on purpose. Oh wow, 8.5. Very nice. Animals. Let's have a look. Roosters will quickly grab those. Yeah, a little bit of a tick up. Same at the top. Yeah, wool is 21 tons, so that is quite phenomenal. We need to do that. We're going to do the tidy ups on this. Yeah, do you know, they're totally all right. The slurry and the milk. Do we do them now? I think we'll do that next session. The one thing I'd like to do is go up the top and just sort out the wool. Because that's one of those jobs that you don't always think about, and I need to get this right. So we're also going to grab you as you're full, and we're going to empty you out because it does take a while. It's very slow. So if we do this now, careful, let's take the end of the timer out. Right, you're going to put the grass in and also do the water and then do the wool. Yeah, and then this is all done. And yeah, so the cows are perfectly okay. They could literally, because we overdid it yesterday, but we do want to do the everything else basically. Wow. No, we don't need to look. We know that's going to be good. It's going to be full. So then, got a bit of a bad turning circle, but then obviously it's an older case. It's like a lot of the older fence and the older John Deere's. Yeah, not all fantastic. Because I think the cases have, again, the cases are a little bit like the John Deere. They did used to have quite bad turning circles, and I do think they actually got better. Yeah, I mean, 7250 is a little bit not perfect. Right, anyway. Trying to think, is it best? If we go backwards. No, I think we can do it. This requires precision, this does. Because otherwise you start to push them around. We may as well refill while here. Yeah, I'm glad we did the test with the Missy B def as well, because I'm going to keep the def in now, definitely. I was a little worried. I just won't ever buy those ones from the now then where I think it is this end. I thought it was. Wow, there is a lot there. They're 5-ton bales as well, so yeah, let's push them together. Let's remember what we learned from Riverside about efficient stacking. Actually, no, I used to do that in Stone Valley as well. I think I did that, and I'm sure everyone does a little bit of that if you've got the big bag handler. That's the beauty of having such an absolutely fantastic device. Yeah, this excels in work like this. It really does. It's got a fantastic shape. Ooh, a little bit, angles. Amazing how they actually catch you out. But yeah, ooh, I even got the one at the front, which I didn't really mean to do. I didn't think I'd get that. So then, in one little bit, why have I got the refill tractor over here? With what? From where? Wow, that's gone wrong, surely. That should not be doing that over here. That's ridiculous. Right, well, that is the end of another session. If it's not long enough, I'll add some more, but I think we will have just got a session. But it is like I said, I had one the other day that was, I think it was 25 minutes, but it did what I was trying to achieve for the session. So it's rare Most of the time they are 45 minutes, or sometimes whoppers at an hour and a quarter or an hour and a half sometimes. Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit better, but sometimes you realise it detracts a little bit because you stop it in the middle. But I do occasionally do that. Some of my episodes here I did 45 minutes because the other one, it would have been an hour and three quarters had I done the two sessions separately. So you sort of just have to split it in the middle, which always ends up being split at not the best place really. So, but hey ho, it is what it is. Anyway, I would like to say, now, did we check the sales, Mr. Smith? Oh, wow. Oh, multi-fruit as well. It does both. It's the little one, isn't it? I remember doing that with sugar beet because it's a sugar beet, really, isn't it? And that is potatoes. Obviously, another one of those. Now that is my favourite, as in tract one of those. It's my second favourite tractor, and that is my favourite of those because the one we've got, I think. No, we have got one of those as well, haven't we? We have got one of those and one of the smaller models. Wow, imagine that, having two of those beasts. Yeah, we have 1167, 673 horsepower. That's the 400 odd one. Yeah. So we have already got one. Let's imagine having two of those on a Let's Play. That would be phenomenal. Really would. Anyway, yes, we have seen the sales. We have got to the month of August. Let's just check on camera. Well, it's October or November. You are wasting your time. It's one single crop. It is. Oh, no, I am wasting my time. I know it is really, but soybeans are only 2 months away, though. It really is. So it's not going to take us long. I think. In fact, do you know something? It makes more sense to me. August, September. Yeah. No, so it's going to be a whopper. It is. No, we'll do one more session in the middle to get us through to October morning, and then we're going to do the monster harvest. That will definitely be a session in itself. But yeah, I don't want to make it overly long. Next session, we're just going to do the feeding the animals and doing the animal routine, including October morning, so that then we can start the harvest on October. Well, I'm hoping it should be, because we did it in April, not May. So it should be the first day of harvest. We did all of the field work, so yeah, I think we'll do that one more session, and then it's the harvest. And that is how close we are to finishing on this Let's Play. Again, we will have done enormously well on this. I mean, yeah, and we won't even include equipment. I never do, but we have done stupendously on equipment. Like Rhombos, if we needed something and we wanted it, we treated ourselves. Yeah, it's a rare place to be on most farms, where you've got to like think, can I afford that? Farm equipment is so expensive. It really is so expensive. So it can take years to offset it, and then of course you need a new one. So yeah, it's, although most sensible farmers, I would say, probably go second hand. Yeah, but what do I know? Yeah, it's true. I'm only a virtual farmer. But all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on these final few episodes where we see how well we did on the Let's Play. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.